Ladies and gentlemen, to all of you who have been bruised, betrayed, and discarded, this one is for you. Today, we're diving into something sacred, something that demands to be guarded with every fiber of your being, your presence. For far too long, you've been giving away pieces of yourself, your time, your energy, your love to people who never deserved even a glance from you. They took, they demanded, and they drained you. And what did they give in return? Nothing. Not a single drop of what you deserved. Yet, you stayed. You stayed, hoping, praying that one day they'd see your value, appreciate your efforts, and give back even a fraction of what you so generously gave them. But let me tell you something, that day will never come. Not because you're not valuable, not because you're not enough, but because people like that never see the worth of a diamond when they're too busy playing with stones. They're addicted to illusions, to fleeting pleasures, to shallow connections. They never truly appreciated what was real because they didn't know how to. And here's the hard truth, it's not just about their inability to see you. It's about the fact that you allowed them to keep coming back. You gave them access to your life, a seat at your table, a glimpse of your soul. And for what? So they could disrespect you again, so they could break you one more time. Not anymore. Today we're putting an end to that cycle. Let me make this crystal clear, they don't deserve you. Not your love, not your forgiveness, not your time, and certainly not your presence. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to close that door forever. You're not going to leave it ajar, not even a crack. You're going to lock it, bolt it, and throw away the key. They don't get the satisfaction of knowing they can still walk into your life whenever they feel like it. They don't get to bask in the warmth of your energy, your kindness, or your light. Because your presence is a privilege. And they lost that privilege the moment they decided to treat you like an option. They made their choice to walk away, to hurt you, to undervalue you. So why should you leave the door open for them? Why should you allow them to think they can come back whenever their world gets too cold? You're not a backup plan. You're not a safety net. You're a once-in-a-lifetime kind of soul. And people like them don't get second chances. They don't get to waltz back into your life pretending nothing happened, pretending they didn't tear you apart the first time. Make no mistake, they will try. When they realize no one else can fill the void you left behind, they'll come crawling back. They'll come with apologies, excuses, and empty promises. But do you know what you're going to give them? Nothing. Not a word, not a glance, not even a shred of your attention. You're going to let them feel the weight of their choices. You're going to let them sit in silence, wondering why they can't have access to you anymore. You're going to let them drown in their regret, because they will regret it. Oh, they will regret it. But that's not your burden to carry. That's their karma to face. And you'll be long gone, with the door firmly shut behind you. You see, people like them think they can come and go as they please. They think they can hurt you, betray you, and still have a place in your life. But the moment you decide to close that door forever, you take your power back. You show them they never had control over you. Their actions no longer define you, and their absence, it's not a loss, it's a gift. Isn't it ironic? They wanted you to feel their absence, to crumble without them. But instead, it's them who will be haunted. Haunted by the emptiness, by the silence, by the realization that they will never have your presence again. That's the justice in all of this. That's the karmic balance they never saw coming. They left you for dead, but you rose stronger. While they're stuck living in the mess they created, you're out there thriving, shining, and building a beautiful life without them. And the best part, they don't get to see it. They don't get the privilege of witnessing your growth, your joy, your success, because they chose this. They made their bed, and now they have to lie in it. And trust me, the bed is cold, empty, and lonely, just like the life they'll have without you. So here's your action plan. Close that door and never look back. Don't answer their calls. Don't respond to their texts. Don't give them the satisfaction of knowing they still have any hold on you, because they don't. They lost that privilege the moment they decided you were replaceable. And now they have to live with the truth that they'll never have you again. They'll never bask in the warmth of your love, never feel the safety of your loyalty, never experience the comfort of your presence. That, my friends, is the ultimate revenge. Not anger, not bitterness, but silence. A silence so loud it will echo in their minds for the rest of their lives. A silence that reminds them every single day of what they lost. But you'll be free. Free from their games, free from their manipulation, free from the toxic cycle they tried to trap you in, free to live your life, to love yourself, to find people who truly value you for who you are. Because the moment you close that door, you're opening a new one. A door to a life without their negativity, without their drama, without their selfishness. And that life, it's going to be so much better than anything you ever had with them. So go ahead. Close that door. Slam it shut. Let them feel the weight of it. Let them hear the sound of finality. Let them know there's no coming back. They had their chance, and they blew it. Now it's time for them to live with the consequences. And for you, it's time to move on, to rise, to shine, to step into the amazing life that's waiting for you. Because without them dragging you down, you're unstoppable, you're untouchable, you're free. Let the silence speak for itself. Let your absence echo louder than any words ever could. They underestimated you. They thought you'd come running back. But instead you walked away with grace, with dignity, with a calmness that shook them to their core. And now they're the ones haunted by your ghost, by the realization that they'll never find another you, by the emptiness they created, by the web of lies they spun and got tangled in themselves. You were never the pawn in their game. You made the final move. You left the game entirely. And now they're left staring at a board with no more pieces to play. Checkmate. So let them stew in their regret. Let them live with the emptiness they created. And you keep walking forward. Keep rising. Keep shining. Because in the end, you are always the one with the real power. The power of self-respect. The power of walking away. The power of knowing your worth. Close the door. Lock it. And never look back. Because the best is yet to come. And trust me, you are always too good for them.